Rose for PsychicFuture.com, and this is your horoscope from the 22nd to the 28th of October. So this week we've got quite an energetic week ahead of us. We have got a full moon in Taurus and the sun moving into Scorpio, so we're starting Scorpio season. And to add more to that mix, the sun is going to be conjunct Venus, so both of them is Scorpio, and the full moon is going to be conjunct Uranus. So what we've got here is kind of like a continuation from what I've been talking about the last few weeks with Venus retrograde, about showing us the light of our relationship issues and how we relate to other people and how we relate to ourselves. And in particular with Uranus there, it's like we're being encouraged to change how we are and how we feel about certain things, in particular how we feel about ourselves. So issues like self-worth will come up. You know, how much do you like yourself? How much do you give yourself a pat on the back and say, well done? You know, how often do you tell yourself that you're beautiful? Like these kind of things, self-worth. And then things to do with like boundaries. So, you know, if you're the kind of person that doesn't really have very strong boundaries and you kind of just let people treat you however, or you'll always give to people too much, then these kind of issues are going to be like bubbling up to the surface now with the full moon, just so that it can shine a light on it for us to see, oh, okay, I didn't realise that I was like that and that it was actually negatively affecting me. So it might be a little bit of an emotional time, and for you Gemini as an air sign, you might feel a little bit uncomfortable because this is earth and water, so these are like heavy energies. It's like very emotional, like, you know, and for an air sign it might be a little bit too much, like, you know, oh, I don't want to have to deal with other people's, like, you know, slightly erratic emotions or my own erratic emotions. So for you, why don't you just try and detach slightly from it so that you can analyse it. So if you do find yourself getting emotional, try not to like attach yourself to it and kind of go, oh, I feel negative, so I'm just going to go into a pit of despair, or, you know, oh, someone has said a comment that has upset me, so I'm going to kind of like focus on that. Try not to do that too much. Try and like intellectualize it a little bit, because you might find that you're able to figure some things out about yourself and about other people that Venus retrograde has been kind of like tugging at you to try and realize. So in your own life, if you've had any like relationship issues, or you've had any like negative feelings about yourself recently, then try and just take a little look at those during the full moon, because this energy will be encouraging you to see things in a new light and to learn something so that you can then grow from it, so that we can kind of like, you know, put a lid on that and move into the next season, move into Scorpio season, and, you know, move into the next moon period. So yeah, basically just, you know, if you need a pen and paper, or you just want to sit and do some meditation, or, you know, just sit and think about what's going on and what's been going on for you for the last couple of weeks in terms of how you feel about yourself and how you relate to other people, then that's going to be really, really helpful for your like continuing growth. So let's pick you a tarot card right now for the week. What have we got for our Geminis? This one, Four of Wands. Okay. So yeah, this is just talking about like completion, in a sense of, you know, making sure that you know lots of things about yourself, that you're balancing, you know, inner and outer. You're making sure that you're not getting carried away and you're trying to stay positive. It's about meditation and, you know, just this like journey of enlightenment, if that's what you want to call it, like just becoming better at knowing yourself, like knowing what your triggers are, knowing how you react to other people, and just knowing yourself so that you can feel more complete in yourself. So yeah, I hope that helps, guys. Happy full moon, and I hope to see you next week. Much love.